Peace, everybody. What's good? It's our boy, Coach Malachi Williams, and you're number 2 the True Media Boxing Radio. Let's go. To the family. I'm back to shooting videos again, man, so I will be back on point. Shout out to the True Media family. I wanted to talk about this Brian Norman Jr. and Jaron Boots Ennis situation. So I did see the interview with Brian Norman Jr. and Boots Ennis. Boots Ennis did a video. I think he did an interview with YSM. That's pretty much, I think that's the channel he always do most of his interviews on. They're right out of Philly. And I did see his Brian Norman Jr. response. You know, Boots is saying that, hey, we sent him a contract. He turned it down twice. So the way he said it, he's making it seem like that, you know, Brian Norman is the duck and this and that, and he's not, according to what Brian Norman is saying. Brian Norman is saying that, hey, listen, man, you know, that ain't true. He came on a Philly YouTube channel and cleared the record, let it be known, look, we ain't ducking nothing. We want all the smoke. Now, there's a perception that Jaron Boots Ennis is this Boogie Man and everyone is afraid of him. They're terrified. They can't sleep at night at the mere thought of fighting him. Well, Brian Norman Jr. is doing the total opposite. Not only is he saying he wants to fight Jaron Boots Ennis, he went on a pro Jaron Boots Ennis YouTube channel and let it be known that no, not only do I want to fight him, I will fight him, but I will fight him next, and I'm willing to come to Philly. So I just want to let you guys know, what I really want to find out, are you guys going to keep that same energy? Because first he was the Boogie Man, Jaron Boots Ennis, the Boogie Man, everyone is afraid of him, but we got a guy by the name of Brian Norman Jr., and he's a WBO champion, and Boots is the IBF champion. So if Boots is the IBF champion, and Boots did say his goal is to become undisputed at 147, well, the only way you're going to become undisputed at 147, you're going to have to fight the other champions. Now, in my opinion, Stanionis, I think he's the WBA champ. You know, I think that's an easy out for Boots or Brian Norman. I think Mario Barrios would be easy out for both of them as well. In my opinion, Boots Ennis and Brian Norman would destroy, but pretty much destroy both of those guys. They will run through Mario Barrios and they'll run through Mantis Stanionis. And that's just my opinion. Now, again, the only way we're going to know that for sure, they're going to have to get in the ring and fight each other. We do know that. That's the only way you can prove. You got to prove it. I can believe whatever I want to believe, but it doesn't mean anything if those guys don't get in the ring and fight. Because at any given day, someone can win, someone can lose. We know that, right? So all roads are going to lead to Jaron Boots Ennis and Brian Norman Jr. fighting each other. Until they fight each other, that's what it's going to be. Now, somebody is lying in this situation. Because according to Boots, you know, Brian Norman turned the fight down twice. Brian Norman responded right back and say, that's a goddamn lie. You know, not only that I did not turn the fight down, I accepted the fight. Now, they are negotiating. You know, there's nothing wrong with negotiations. But he said, look, I'm willing to come to Philly and fight you in front of doggone Gilly and Wallow, fight you in front of your father, all of your fans, your whole city. I'm willing to come there in enemy's territory in your backyard and fight you. Now, Eddie Hearn, Boots Ennis, like, this should be a fight that you guys should want. You should want this fight because it would dispel of the myth that everyone is ducking you, because everyone clearly is not ducking you. Brian Norman wants all of the smoke. That'll dispel that, and you know, and then Boots can really get in there with a live dog. So for the most part, a lot of guys he got in there with, they're just nowhere near on this level. You know, so let's just be fair. So this will probably be the first live dog. It's a black fighter. You can prove that 2 black fighters can sell, and it's right there. You can make this fight happen next. Literally, you can make this fight happen next. So we'll just see what's up. Somebody's lying. I don't think, in my opinion, based on my observation from watching both interviews, and I'm looking at the energy. I'm looking at the energy from Boots, and I'm looking at the energy from Brian Norman. I don't think Brian Norman is lying. I don't think his father is lying. I'm not going to say Boots is lying. Maybe this one I'm going to say to be politically correct. I'm not going to use the duck word, none of that, you know, because I know how some of you guys get. Y'all get very sensitive when it comes to your favorite fighter who's getting his hype. What I will say is this here. More than likely, it's probably a miscommunication, maybe there's a misunderstanding somewhere. So I'm going to just say that. But somebody's lying. We're going to find out. There's no reason why these two young black fighters in their prime, I think Boots is 27, Brian Norman is 23, going on 24, and he wants all of the smoke. Boots say he wants all of the smoke. So guess what? Make it happen. There's no reason why it shouldn't happen next. No reason why it shouldn't happen next. Now, from what Brian Norman is saying, Bozy told his dad that, hey, we don't want that fight next right now. We want to wait until later on when we can fight for undisputed and all that stuff there. Now, get that fight out of the way. Because according to what you fans say, when a fighter turns a fight down, he's ducking. You say your guy, you say certain fighters are boogeyman, don't know why they want to fight him. Okay, there's a guy right now that's calling out the boogeyman. So I want to see if you fans going to keep that same energy. Other than that, this is that boy, Coach Malachi Williams, signing out. True Media Boxing Radio. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.